What's the motherfucking deal, YouTube? This your boy Dante 4BG back in the motherfucking building. Comment, like, and subscribe on this video. Shout out to my baby, my love, my boo Shauna. Shout out to you, my wifey. Shout out to you. I love you so much. Shout out to you for the thumbnail that you made for me. Shout out to everybody, 4BG family members. Shout out to all my fans. Rockets night tomorrow night as the Rockets go against the San Antonio Spurs. First of all, let's not get into that. Shout out to my bestie, Ashley, Nicole Nelson. Shout out to everybody. My Sesty Clan League, Too Swavy, Jess Too Swavy. Shout out to everybody, Captain Principal, Queen of Three. Shout out to everybody, man. Everybody in my family, 4BG family. Let's get right into the video. First of all, the Rockets have traded James Harden to the Brooklyn Nets. Like I said, how this all starting off in the offseason, James Harden in strip clubs and stuff like that. The guy really showed his true character when he was in Houston last night after the debacle against the against the LA Lakers last night. After the debacle, pretty much, the Rockets, he came out and said, "I done all I could for this organization," and basically saying, I'm done. I don't want to be here. Basically giving up on the team. And if y'all looking at if y'all looked at the pregame show with Calvin Murphy stated that James Harden quit against the Indiana Pacers. And like I said, James Harden been quit on the Rockets, but like I said, you're not the type of person that want to think like that. Like I say, that's unprofessional how he handles things. He got the trade he wanted to. He wanted to go to Brooklyn, and we're gonna see where it goes down here. Wish Harden the best. I thank Harden for all the years that he's gave us. But like I say, Houston got a lot of good people in here. They got King's ransom. Houston got a King's ransom, man, and I like the moves that the Houston Rockets did. Like I say, I'm not gonna say we won a trade because we got. That's something we're gonna have to see in the near future if that takes us to the playoffs or something like that. But we're gonna see. I'm not gonna say the Rockets did win the trade, but they did get some good assets for him. That's what you wanted to weigh in. Like I said, I'm glad the Rockets, even if he didn't get traded, I'm glad the Rockets were not gonna play him until they found a party for him, and they found one immediately for him. James Harden was not that performing either. Like I say, he averaged 17 points per game in his last 3 ball games. Nobody really performing. It started messing with the chemistry, messing with the locker room and stuff like that. When you came out and said we're not just good enough, you're talking about John Wall's not good enough. You're talking about DeMarcus Cousins not good enough. You're talking about Eric Gordon is not good enough. You're talking about Sterling Brown is not good enough. You're talking about Ben McLemore is not good enough. You're talking about the coaching staff is not good enough. You're talking about those guys and disrespecting those guys, your teammates, and that's the last straw for James Harden. Like I said, and James Harden, and you just think about it over the years, you cannot win with the guy. Like you cannot win a championship. You can win in the regular season, but like I say, he has some blame because anything that James Harden wanted, the Rockets got. You wanted Chris Paul, Rockets did that. For sure, you probably would have beat Golden State if you had Chris Paul in that Game 6 or Game 7 if he didn't tie his hamstring. You probably would have did that. You probably would have won that series. But other than that, the second season, James Harden did not want Chris Paul. They said trade James Harden. James Harden said trade him or I'm going. Chris Paul did not like the way the ball wasn't moving and the ball was stalled. James Harden didn't. Chris Paul didn't like that, so he told the coach about that. They traded Chris Paul after Daryl Morey told Chris Paul basically he wasn't getting traded, and he does it anyway. So you got what you wanted in Chris Paul. You didn't want him, and then like I say, you got Russell Westbrook, your best friend. He did not want to play with you. You see when that happened. He didn't want him. He didn't want him. Dwight Howard, you wanted him. You did. At the end of the day, Dwight Howard ended up leaving. So James Harden has a lot of blame in that. Everything the Rockets did for James Harden, they got for him. And James Harden just didn't appreciate it. When James Harden got what he wanted, he still didn't like it anyway. And he felt like every year we needed some roster moves, and that's not the case. Like I say, man, wish James Harden the best. He did nothing but act like a spoiled old person. He did nothing but be a drama queen. He did not want to be professional. That is unprofessional, James Harden. But like I say, we'll see what this Rockets team do tomorrow in San Antonio. This is a chance. This is a chance to show James Harden that like I say, that we are good enough. If you're the Rockets, this is a chance for Eric Gordon to probably step in that starting lineup, and like I say, you won't have to worry about any double teams anymore. Nobody have to get double. You won't have to worry about that. Everybody can just play free. Everybody can just play with effort and can just play loose. I can't wait. I believe this Rockets team is going to be a seventh or eighth seed. I believe this Rockets team is going to be pretty decent. They're going to be pretty good. You're going to start seeing a lot of guys busting their ass out there, fighting with effort. You're going to start seeing a lot of good ball movement. I feel like it. And this is a chance for Eric Gordon to step up, man. Eric Gordon to step up. DeMarcus Cousins, Sterling Brown, Jay Sean Tate. It's a chance for guys to show what you're made of now. And guess what? With another player coming in, I'm gonna get down to this trade details right now. So, Rockets trade James Harden to the Brooklyn Nets. This is what the Rockets get back. Rockets get 4 first round picks. 4 first round picks right back. They get Karis LeVert, but they traded Karis LeVert to Indiana for Victor Oladipo. So basically, they get Victor Oladipo, who didn't want to be in Indiana. I think that's a good move right there by the Houston Rockets. Victor Oladipo is a good young player. Like I said, he's can average 20 points per game, and I believe he was averaging like 18, 20 points per game before he got traded today. So the Rockets get Victor Oladipo. They get Dante Exum, who I'm a little iffy on. He just stays hurt a lot, but we'll see about that. They get Kurucs. They get Rodius Kurucs, who's a good shooter from Brooklyn. So that's who the Rockets get back. I like this move. You get 4 first round picks. Then you get a stud in Victor Oladipo who can shoot, who can make his own play. You get him. They go alongside Eric Gordon, John Wall. You get that guy. I like that. The Pacers get Karis LeVert. They get him. Sabonis, with Victor Oladipo is gone. Sabonis is the clear number one guy on that team. He is the clear number one guy on that team. No ifs, ands, buts about it. That's Sabonis' team. That's proving that. You got the Cavs get Jared Allen and Taurean Prince. That's the deal for the day. But let me know, comment, like, and subscribe. Let me know with these moves, what y'all like about the Rockets. Do y'all like this move? I'm not going to say if the Rockets won this trade or not. We're going to have to see in the near future. That will tell you basically if the Rockets won the trade or not. But like I say, appreciate James Harden for every minute, every hour, every season that he played for Houston. But it's time for a new era in Houston. I think you guys are going to start seeing something. Going to start seeing the Rockets get better. I think you're going to start seeing a lot of guys compete on the defensive side of the ball. And you're going to start seeing a lot of ball movement. And like I say, John Wall and DeMarcus Cousins, it was so disrespectful for James Harden to come out and say that. And he wasn't the one performing. He wasn't performing. He was not performing either. So other guys were not performing. But he damn sure wasn't performing. So comment, like, and subscribe. Let me know about these deals. What do you like? What player do you like that Houston got? You like the first round picks? You like Dante Exum? Do you like Kurucs? Or do you like Victor Oladipo? I think everything is great. I think the Rockets 4 first round picks. Victor Oladipo, who averaged 20 points per game. You got Exum, who's a pretty okay point guard. You got Kurucs, who's a good shooter. So comment, like, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think about this deal. Thank you, guys. I love y'all. I'll come back with another one. Thank you, guys. Love y'all. I'm out. Peace, guys.